Hello everyone, it's Sharon Creations by Carrie. It's Carrie. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm having technical difficulties. Trying to be in the frame, and my little sign helps me stay in the frame. I'm having a hard time starting. So here is part 2 of If You're Intimidated by Resin. And I'm going to say that the mold is not a resin mold. The one that I put all these little discs in, because they all ended up cloudy. They're not perfect. I didn't fill them perfect. My lighting is it's a bad spot. So can't wait to get my new table made and set up. They're all frosty on the back side, shiny on the front side. And I also did a spray seal, and they're still foggy. So I'm gonna still use them anyway. I put a couple of oy oy oy. Well, I goofed that up for sure. Good lord. I put the hangers on the wrong side. Oh my goodness. So we're batting 1,000 already. Let me get that E6000 off. Oh, I'm gonna use them anyway, just because I don't want to waste them, and then all my dried flowers are in them. What a goofball. So in the end, I'm not intimidated by the fact that it's resin. Now, when I did my drops with the correct base, they will not be frosty. Goodness. I'm going to chisel off the E6000. I guess you won't see it on the other side. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, when I concentrate, I get super quiet. So, which happened last time I did resin. But, you can always reapply them on this side. That's where I want them anyway. And you're just E6000 little hangers on the back. And when it sets, you'll have a pair of earrings. Gotta bring that up so it's not as terrible looking. I'll have to reset those. But that's basically all I did, was take these little back things that you put your glue on, stick it on, and it's an instant hanger for jewelry. But I've only tried a Timo brand, which was UV, and then a one in the kit. And if they're not on a surface that is intended, it'll be frosty. If it's not a resin type mold, it'll be frosty. So far, that's what I'm finding out. The tape, you don't get frosty. So I'm definitely going to get some other molds if I want to do something like this again. If I want it to be see-through, then I will use the proper. If you want it tinted and you want to shine it up, you can put some Mod Podge on it. Rust-Oleum spray seal did not work. So, nothing to be afraid of. You can spend the extra money on the resin seal. Totally up to you. I don't plan to, because I don't plan to sell anything, and I don't plan on making a ton of stuff in resin. Granted, I'm having fun with it, and I did try to get some molds that are resin. I'm playing Fishland, and I'm like, I don't know, 9 cents away, and at least one of those, they might be all silicone molds for resin. I know there's one that's got the tiny butterflies. That's definitely for resin. So I'm definitely going to have specific resin molds in case I want them to be clear. But when my video ended, I apparently ran out of space on my phone. Did not realize it. I hadn't deleted anything for a while. But this was the teal that I was filling when that video stopped recording, but I was still talking away. So that light teal color, and I used 1 drop of blue, 1 drop of green, and I made a very light color. There wasn't a ton of resin, but you don't need a lot of alcohol ink. And it's a very soft teal. And you pretty much see what your color is when you're mixing. So, came out cute. I like this color too. So I can use these on cards, which I plan to. So I will probably make more of these certain molds because they're cute. I don't have to paint them. All I have to do is stick a drop of alcohol ink in it, and there we go. So that is my little adventure in the resin. It is not difficult learning the basics. It is not a cheap hobby. So if somebody's selling pieces, it's because resin is not cheap. So don't be mad at their prices. If their prices seem inflamed, they're really not. Resin is just expensive. And then the molds aren't cheap either. So there's my adventure for the day. And I hope if you decide to, that you get a small set. You can get small bottles and have some fun with it. If you want to try something new and you've looked at resin but not quite sure, it's not hard. So it can be a one and done type project. You can keep it in your arsenal so you have, in case you get the itch to want to play with it again, then have at it and have some fun. But I'm not a master at getting the bubbles out, so I tried. And it could be the quality of resin. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Maybe I mixed it too much. I don't think so. I've seen a ton of videos, and sometimes you just get bubbles. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.